Hello everybody, it is Ender's a Diamond, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. It's been even longer since I made a video with my face in it. Yeah, I'm back. But we're back. This is a mini-series I've started called Making Any Board Game. I love making board games, and I'll have some videos on a board game I actually made a pretty good, functioning prototype for, in the description below. But, yeah. So, this is going to be broken up into 3 parts. Stage, or part, whatever you want to call it, 1 is going to be explaining to you how to build a board game using just paper, pens, pencils, scissors, glue, things like that. Stage 2 is going to be building a game with real game pieces like these, and not even necessarily, and these game pieces that you have to go to a store and buy. Sometimes they can be game pieces just like Risk pieces, or boards from other games, or cards from other games even, like the resource cards from Settlers of Catan. It can be something as easy as going to, if you have to buy something, it can be something as easy as going to a store and buying some toy little plastic soldiers. It can be buying some little toy race cars. It can be just buying cardboard and then coloring it. There's several things. It doesn't necessarily mean buying professional pieces. I bought some-ish professional pieces in mine. For my prototype. That's more of a, it's different. And then I'm going to be explaining if you want to turn your game into a reality. Not saying that it can't be a reality the way it is, like sort of handmade, but it's not gonna have that professional feel that like like a game like Risk, right? Simple. Of course that's a really famous game, but when you buy it, you have a nice box with an image, and you've got pieces that are made for Risk, and you've got boxes for those pieces, and you've got a board, and I'll show you how to customize everything, where to go, and how to do that. These might be broken up into 3 episodes. So, stage 1 is you gotta plan everything out, right? So you gotta design your game. That's not how you spell design, but whatever. So you're gonna have to design your game, and that's the most difficult part. If you've got a game design, in mind, then you can just use that. But all right, let me just grab a good pen. There we go. Got a game design in mind, and that's why you're making this game. You can simply do that, and that works fine. For those of you who don't, then there's a few steps I take. So, step 1. The first step is identify what kind of game you want it to be. Board, card, or something else. That's step 1. Alright, step 2, and I'm writing all this down so I can show you at the end, and I'll put this in a link to the paper where I'm writing most of this stuff down. You can even see that. Step 2, you're going to want to figure out the basis of the game. Is it domination? Is it team-based? Is it, mostly about, is it like food? Is it time? Or other, something else? So you gotta figure out what kind of game it is, right? Those are, alright, then the step 3, and this is more for everything, not just for designing a game, is you gotta figure out basic rules, like, alright, so the guy goes here, and does this, maybe I should have it so, when you run into the bad guy, you lose 3 health or whatever. Then you gotta go to step 4, which is advanced rules. Alright, and this is, more complicated, not a lot more. I grab some pieces out here. You've got 2 players, red and blue, or green and red, and then, alright, so they move 1 space, he moves another space, they're both linked in the same spaces, they can't actually do that, no, that's not allowed. Alright, when the bad guy comes, who's blue, Oh, they can't hit each other. Nope, that's not allowed. So very detailed rules like that. All right. Step 5. Playtest game. Now, this is not necessarily required, but I would before you finalize a game and cross it off your list. And then step 6. Now, this is only required if you're building a game where you're going to spend a lot of money on, even $20 or more. Less than $20 is not necessary. But you can. You're always welcome to, even if you're spending no money on it. You're more than welcome to. So, step 6 is playtest a lot. And finalize rules. Alright. And then, step 7, finish. Make sure all your rules are correct and work. You've playtested it 20, 30 times, and you've finished the game. I had a game that I built, and I hadn't finished it. The game I'm actually building now, I haven't played a full round through. So I don't actually know if anyone's ever going to be able to win, but I do know this. In the rules, you can win, and in my mind, I'm playing against myself. I've done it where you can win. So these are the 7 steps to success. So, step 1, just read it through. Board, card, other. What kind of game is it going to be? Step 2, decide slightly details about the game. Is it going to be a domination game, a team game, a food game, a time game, other game? Sort of details about what kind of game it's going to be. Alright, step 3, get the basic rules. Can you move? How do you move? Do I roll dice? Do I pick cards? What do I do? Advanced rules. Can I move this space? Nope. What happens if I'm overlapping with somebody else? Oh, can I pick 2 cards on my turn? Oh, what if I want to pick a card and give it to somebody else? These are all completely specific, not specific to any game, just giving an example. Playtest it. Playtest at least once or twice with other people and finish a game. I know I haven't done that with one of my games, but I've done it with myself, and if you do it a couple times with yourself, and you can see, yeah, it's doable. It's something that's not going to take 10, 20 years to finish a game, and no one's ever going to finish a game in their lives, then change something. Make it say, by the way, you have a half-hour time limit. So you better wait in half an hour. Playtest finalize rules. You're going to want to playtest it a lot of times with other people. And step 6 and 7 are more for people who are getting a good, final polished game. Doesn't say the game that doesn't cost money can't be. It's just saying you're putting less. It's less of devotion. You're putting a lot of time in, but you can get back your time. I mean, you can't time travel, but it's not like you're gonna never have any time left. So you sort of get what I'm saying. Once you put the money down, it's like we can't get that money back unless you. I mean, yes, you can, but whatever. Besides the point. So you're gonna playtest it 50 or 60 times with other people. You want to play with the minimum amount of people required to play, the maximum amount of people required to play. If it's one number, if it's 2 people only, or 4 people only, or 10 people only, whatever, play with that number a bunch. And finalize rules, be like, alright, check, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. And the whole time you're changing the rules, changing everything you're going to do. Alright, step 7, finish the game. Get pieces, find out what pieces you're going to use, find out how you're going to use the pieces, make sure the rules are good, make sure the rules are printed, make sure you have a good copy of the rules. So that is the basic, and that is, I guess this is more a 4 section. That is section 1, alright? And it's pretty simple. So now we're going to work on how to do it if you're homemaking a game. So you might have a piece of paper in front of you, and you might just want to sketch something out. So you've got your rules. Alright, let's just say these are my rules here. I'm going to put those to the side for now. Alright, let's sketch something out. Alright. Alright, here's my board. Here's my basic board, right? This is what it looks like. Alright, so what I do is I've got 2 pieces who start on, one piece starts up here, and one piece starts down here. See, it's a 2-player game. Alright, and then I've got my 4 enemy blues. Just shift this. And they're all in the dungeon, we'll call this. I'm just labeling it now because I want to remember. We'll call this the path. And then we'll call this start. This is what it is. Alright. And I'll write some notes. 2-player. Bad in dungeon. things like that, right? I'll just write some notes. I'm writing them like right on the side here. Red / green, blue equals bad. Whatever you want, all right? So red and green players, they, I don't know if it is to me right now, but they spin the top hat, or whatever this is. Okay, they get a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know how I'm deciding that. He gets a 10. Oh my god, he goes all the way over here. Okay, you see I'm going to make this little box here? I'm going to put a monster. Okay, minus 10 spaces. Oh, okay. So I got to go back 10 spaces to start. All right, this guy rolls. Oh, he goes all the way to here. And there's another monster. But this is a good monster. It does plus 3 spaces. So I get to go 1, 2, 3, you're all dead. Okay? Now this guy. And this guy decides to kill me. All right, I lose. So it's just the other guy. The other guy makes it here and play. Hey, he gets plus 1, and he gets to kill this guy, and he wins. Yay! That's the game. It's a horrible game, and it would never, ever work. But it's a point. All right. All right. So now, let me show you what my game looks like. This is me. I played it through with somebody else. We'll pretend. And this is what it looks like. I have notes here, notes here. I've written things in. Start, dungeon, path. I've written a monster here, bonus there, on how much everything does. This might not be what it's going to look like at the end. It might, a better version, of course, but I'm getting my board together, all right? So that is stage 1, all right? So I played the game through, all right? Then you're going to want to start picking up, not necessarily pieces, but picking up stuff, all right? So now I've got, I wanted to add this card rule in. Let's finalize this, all right? Let's get the 4 bad guys again. And let's get the red and the green. All right, and we'll say red picks 2 cards. 2 cards. Green equals, now I know equals. Putting parentheses in that so I can see it. 3 cards. All right. So I've got my nice, neat deck of cards. Oh, and look, I picked this card. Oh, isn't that great? Okay. And then I picked this card. Oh, okay. So I get to do queen spaces.